Hello, I'm Ryan Jang, and this is my special guest Brandon Wong here. What a show we got for you guys tonight. And we're going to talk about theater. So let's get started. So Brandon, what is theater?
Theater is it's live performance, whether it's acting, dancing, music, or a combination of all that. And yeah.
I never really understood what theater was back then. I just thought of it as people just doing like Romeo and Juliet type of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So can you explain like what theater involves?
Theater involves, like I said, dancing, music, or acting, or but on the production side, you know, there's a lot of rehearsing, of course, and a lot of the reading of the script. I do a lot of script reading over and over again, despite how much I've memorized it already. I read a lot of it, and so it's a lot of preparation.
It takes a lot of work and memorization.
Exactly, it does.
So anyway, what can you tell us what makes good acting for an actor, like when you observe someone?
That's a hard question, because it's like there's two different avenues, two different perspectives. There's watching good acting. You have to, it's simply just got to be believable, right? It has to look like it's like a snippet of someone's real life. You're peering into a window of someone's actual life, and so it should look like that. You shouldn't be distracted by bad acting. If you're distracted by bad acting, then you can tell it's bad acting.
Like the Step Brothers by Will Ferrell, that was pretty believable.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, yes, you're right.
So, basically, what got you into theater?
Back in high school, senior year, you were there.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, we went to school together. Yeah.
Good school.
It was a good school, you know. Trojans.
Yeah.
So I started the senior year. I started doing a project, filmmaking, and I made a video in which I started filmmaking and acting. And so I took that interest with me here to Chabot, without it being that strong of a motivation. But I started taking acting classes here, and slowly I began getting more and more serious about it. And it wasn't until, you know, a year and a half ago that I really started getting serious and started doing plays here. And so now it's my passion.
That's great. That's a great ambition you got right there.
Mm-hmm. It's scary.
So how long have you been acting and performing?
I just answered that. But it's been like 3 years overall. But
yeah,
half
of
that, the year and a half that I since now, a year and a half ago, that's when it really got serious.
Oh, all right. So that's a pretty long duration of time.
Yeah, and when you think about it, it's kind of short too. For some reason, something switched, and I was like, I want to do this now, and then.
That's a good thing that you know what you want to do in life now.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, what are some plays and productions have you done in the past? I know you did Emerging Work. That was a pretty wonderful play. So.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, a year and a half ago, I kind of started. So, the first play I was in Particulate Matter, which is a play written by Rachel Lapel, who teaches and directs and writes here. And that was the first play I was ever in. Then during that semester, I was in an emerging work play, like you mentioned, which are, you know.
That was a wonderful play. How did that pie taste in your face?
Oh, delicious. I mean, I smelled like spoiled milk all day. Because
wouldn't want to be near you.
Yeah, it might have not smelled because it just went up my nose, so I always smelled it. There's that.
Cream pie?
It was just whipped cream. It had to be quick.
I know actors do a lot to get themselves prepared before shows. So what are some exercises that you can probably teach us if I want to be an actor tomorrow?
Couldn't do that.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, as an actor, your whole body, you know, is a tool. So you got to sharpen every single one of those tools. I'm not going to show you the physical ones right now, but what we do, you have to do a lot of articulation, you know.
You can probably do one sitting down right now if you know some.
Yeah. Well, with your mouth, you got to make sure it's, you know, ready to speak and not fumble with words. And so some articulation exercises, you know, a go-to one for me is the butta gutta.
What is
just
that?
Doing that, butta gutta, butta gutta, butta gutta, butta gutta, butta gutta, butta gutta, butta, and just keep doing it really fast. Classic one is red leather, yellow leather. I do that one.
Red leather.
Yeah, see,
leather.
you can't be an
I
actor.
can't do that.
That's the test. It's red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. It's just really fast. It gets your tongue and your
It's
mouth
almost like,
stretched out.
It's almost like a how now brown cow, huh?
Yeah, but I don't do that.
I can't do red leather. I could probably just do how now brown cow, how now brown cow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cows are cool.
Are there any other exercises you know how actors prepare?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of whole bunch of other tongue twisters, but when you work with your body, you just gotta warm up everything like you're about to do cardio or whatever. You gotta stretch everything so it's ready to go. You know, just warm up your arms, do some circles, big circles, small circles.
It's almost like
forwards.
PE type of style.
Yeah.
So, here's a question for you. Who's an actor you have as an idol? Like maybe as an idol growing up, you enjoyed watching. Who do you idolize
Just
watching?
one? I can't just choose one.
Well, sorry, I'm gonna have to only give you one because the question's one.
Well, I can't do that. So
Can't have two, only one.
it's impossible. I'll morph all the people that I like into one. So if I were to have one, it would be an assemblage of a lot of the method actors, the really who started within the method, which is like you know, Al Pacino and De Niro and all that. And one of my personal favorites is Daniel Day-Lewis. Did a great job at Lincoln. If it was one person, it would be people like that into one.
Yeah. So like if they all had a baby together and
Yes.
morph them into one person, they'd be like
Yes.
a super
Exactly.
actor.
But they wouldn't. Yeah.
I see what you're doing there. That's great. So, to wrap things up with my guest Brandon Wong here, do you have a site or location for fans to get a hold of you to view your acting? Maybe if they want to get an autograph or maybe an 8x10 picture?
No, I don't have a website like that where you can purchase things, but I started YouTubing a while ago, and I'm not where I wanted to be with YouTube because I love YouTube, but I have a channel. It's A Silver Salmon because salmons are cool.
Can you spell that out for the guests so they know how to reach you?
Yeah, it's an A, the letter A, and then silver, like the color, and then salmon, which is spelled salmon, S-A-L-M-O-N, if you didn't know.
Salmon.
Right. But I pronounce it salmon.
I call it salmon.
Oh, cool.
All
It
right.
helps you spell it easier.
All right, everyone has their own idea. So
Absolutely.
anyway, I would like to thank my guest Brandon Wong for coming to the show. It was an honor to have you.
Nice. It was great being here.
It was hard to book you because there's
Yes.
all the other guests out there. So thanks for watching. Apologies to Matt Damon for not being able to make it to the show. We ran out of time. And celebrity addictions will follow after this show. I'm Ryan Jang. Good night.